What up, though? It's your boy Big Snoop DL Double J. Oh my God. Gotta give a shout out to
DJ
Magic's. You can hit him up at his Instagram. It's Magic's the Man at MAGIXTHEMAN.
All right, so this is the Outside the Box podcast exclusively on iHeartRadio, where we interview celebrities, we interview entrepreneurs, seven-figure earners, sometimes even sports players, and we get them to come on our podcast to talk about ways that they think outside the box in order to scale their businesses for our listeners. And today we have Paloma Pacheco, an aspiring force, crowned as Miss Fresno Latina 2023, armed with a formidable intellect, pursuing a BS in business administration. Her academic prowess, coupled with her entrepreneur spirit, makes her a remarkable individual, poised at the intersection of beauty, business, and ambition. So, Paloma, as Miss Fresno Latina 2023, with pursuing a BS in business administration, can you just share the story behind your journey and how it led you to where you are today?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say that none of this was pageant. I mean, because I have, the multiple areas. So I had always been, I always loved education. I always believed in it, opportunities that it brings. And so I'm from a small hometown with a small high school. And so I think growing out of that and moving into a larger, diverse city as in Fresno to pursue my bachelor's kind of opened me up more as a person, and was able to connect with others, business-wise as well, do paperwork, go to school for nails, and yeah, so with the nail part, my mother has been in the industry for a very, very long time, and so I just kind of was shadowed through her. And that's something that she loved, and her talent is just amazing. And so we just brought it out and are showcasing to Fresno here just the great work that we do.
Wow, so that's just a little bit, but let's unpack that a little bit. So coming from a small town to a bigger town that people think is a small town, Fresno specifically. So where did you come from?
It's called Lompoc. It's a small town in the Central Coast. Some surrounding cities are like Santa Barbara, Santa Maria. Those are a little bit more well known. So yeah, like my town, the main part of it had one high school. Our rival was a little ways away. Yeah, so it was a very tight knit community. Everyone knew everyone. It was such a loving, great place to grow up. But it was since it was small, I had wanted to go somewhere where I was exposed to a lot more people and just going into this new chapter of my education. And I found Fresno to be the perfect place with all the qualities that I was looking for.
Awesome. So yeah, let's talk about your academic background. What impact has your educational journey specializing in urban economics had on your entrepreneurial pursuits and career choices?
Yeah, so what I really liked about the Crick School of Business here at Fresno State, I liked that the real estate program was it was a smaller program, but not a lot of universities offer the program specializing with urban land economics, and I think it has the great balance with business, real estate, and just city knowledge in general. I am working on getting a data analytics certificate. Once I had taken those lower level classes where we were introduced slowly to technology, I realized that this was something that I really, really enjoyed, the math and the technical part of it. So I decided to pursue data analytics as something that I really enjoy, with numbers, problem solving, and technology. But I did also go to Federico School of Beauty about the same time that I was doing Fresno State, and I graduated school over a year and a half ago, beauty school, and I got to see the best of both as in one was very much literate part of it, and the other, the beauty school, being a lot hands-on and knowing people in the industry is just such a change in environment when it came to education. And I think that was very crucial to my education path leading onto where I am now.
Absolutely. So you got the data part, right? And the data part with the math, and that's the money. So obviously an
Okay.
entrepreneur would need that. That's incredible. So let's talk about your entrepreneur venture, owning Dove's Parlor in the heart of Fresno, California, a nail salon. That's so impressive. So what challenges did you face as a business owner, and how did you overcome them in starting your own nail salon?
Yes, thank you for the rest. But I will say that, going to business school and, starting this, these are, what we're supposed to be hand in hand, but no one or nothing really prepared me for the prepared me for the challenges that it would come with the State Board of Cosmetology. So it was kind of a mix of all these of both being compliant on the business side and being compliant in the State Board of Cosmetology and Barbering side. So just knowing, so it's just kind of learn as I went. It did take a while to figure out just how to understand really the market here and where I was, and to see how can I stand out, what products can I offer, what services, what prices, just think a little bit more outside the box to be successful in my area as the nail techs that we are in there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so as an entrepreneur and slash student and everything you've done, even in the cosmetology realm, that's obviously prepared you very much. So let's kind of go back a little bit into the pageant journey. So competing with Miss California 2024, that's a significant undertaking. So can you collaborate and elaborate a little bit on your preparation for that? And what was the winning title like? And what would that mean to you in order to get Miss California 2024 opposed to the Miss Fresno Latina 2023?
Yes. So for preparedness, I will say that, just in general, pageantry, pageantry values not just the beauty, but also the brains. So I really wanted to be ready at an intellectual level to be in order to represent my city, and so that's where we are right now. And a lot of it also has to be, I have to check in mind and soul, and body. So just getting fit, talking more and being more confident, and just wanting to be the perfect ideal model to represent the city is what I've been preparing for these last couple of months. So the process the process that it took for me to get the title of Miss Fresno was a little bit different than your traditional pageant, just because it was strictly interview based, and the director thought that I was a good fit for the city. And I will be competing for Miss California, which will be in Sacramento, and it will be in these early next upcoming week. And so I think I've been very well prepared, and say that in case that I do win, I will be representing the state California in the national pageant with all the rest of the states, wonderful other Latinas that won in their state. And so this one will be held in July in Oregon. So I'm very excited for that also. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now with pageantry.
Awesome. That is so incredible. It seems like you're a very well-rounded person and you have some amazing goals. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here and talk about our sponsor, Jack Novicio Insurance. They're local to Sacramento. They provide awesome care for your vehicle. Ever have a fender bender or any other issues, even if you want DMV service, directly at Jack Novicio Insurance. That's JackNovicio.com. So right back at you, DJ Magix, MAGIXTHEMAN, back at you again with some more information. We have Paloma Pacheco on the line. Her work is incredible. For those that haven't been up to speed in this interview here, she just done some incredible stuff. Miss Fresno Latina 2023, she's going and contending for Miss California 2024 this upcoming week. So we're going to talk to her a little bit about her fashion and her style. Paloma, fashion seems to play a huge role in your life. How would you describe your personal style, and how does it align with your identity and your professional image?
Yes, so I will say that for me, I tend to go towards pieces that are unique to me. I don't necessarily just follow a trend just because if it's fashion-wise, it's just all very personal to me. And in the field that I am, as in beauty and everything, I feel very comfortable expressing in very fun colors, different styles, and yeah, so it's just the best of both worlds there.
That's awesome, right? Just fashion and cosmetology, they all blend together. So,
Yes.
yeah, you being that public figure that you're coming into, whether it's the, Miss Fresno Latina 2023 and then going to Miss California, obviously you're a public figure that's inspiring the youth, right? Inspiring other women walking in your shoes and possibly in the future. So what's your advice to aspiring entrepreneurs? For those aspiring to enter the beauty industry, what key advice would you offer based on your experiences as an entrepreneur?
Yes, I will say that it has to be something you're very passionate about, and as long as you have that passion with you, the good and the bad days will balance out. At the end of the day, you're doing something that you love, and the beauty of this industry is that it's very much creative. You're not doing something, I wouldn't say necessarily boring, but so there's always something new. You get to talk to people. We're the nail technicians, the hair. We're all the therapists. We get to know what's going on with everyone. It's just a very perfect for somebody that's so social like I am, and just is a people person like me. So yes, I will say just go for it. Has to be something you have the passion for, and as long as you have the passion for it, you'll do good.
Absolutely. That's really great advice. So even on that and the passion wise, reflecting on your life, could you share some profound moments or challenges and that those decisions significantly influence your success? How did you navigate it and what valuable lessons did you learn?
Yes, so on a personal level, the nail salon had already started before I had finished school. So I was still learning new techniques. I wasn't as fast as the others. I wasn't, as good. And so I kind of felt like I had the obligation of having, the salon. Then I had to replicate the work that I was representing. So it really was a challenge for me. I felt a lot of pressure on my own self to just put out the best work. But obviously, when you're still beginning, you can't cheat that time process. So it was just a matter of keep practicing. And yeah, so I had a good. Then I have my very good role model, my mom, who is the main nail tech, and I kind of have like that safety. Very lucky to have that safety net to where I was still guided into my work. So yeah, I will say that just personal work as a nail technician was something that I really had to work on.
Absolutely. And of course, because you're balancing academics, you're balancing the competition with the pageants and the entrepreneurship, right? So that must be challenging. Can you share some strategies for maintaining balance and staying focused on your goals?
Yes. So the best thing for me is that I've always been a very determined person and ambitious, but I will say that I try to love the process that I'm in, and I just know that one day I'll get to this. If it's this certain technique I want to do, this deadline I want to meet, this goal. It's just I always think about how rewarding the end is going to be. So it really motivates me to finish and to get there and to get what I was working for.
I love that. Looking at the end and the beginning so you can kind of follow those steps to achieve the goal. I love that. So being a title holder often involves community engagement, right? So being a pageant title holder, how do you see your platform to contribute to local communities and what causes are you passionate about personally?
Yes. So currently I am so the nail salon is offering, every week it offers services to those who are in either because of elder age or medical necessities. We offer free nail trimming services because we also see that as a necessity. And we see that a lot of times we have clients that come in and we hear them say how, they would really, they just need to come and get their nails cut, but some just don't have the access to it or anything. So that's what we have been doing recently, and that's going really good. The outcome that I wanted, and yeah. So I'm still in the process of working with other organizations, upcoming now, and so I will be a lot more involved.
That is wonderful. And so just kind of getting to that and, other organizations, of course, that's networking. In the realm of networking, how have you built and leveraged your professional network to advance your career? Like, how does that, even just kind of unpack that a little bit, how does that networking come about to become a contestant in a pageant even?
Yes. So I'm going to answer this one first on the business side and then on the pageant. So I really had always understood that connections are very powerful, and who you know, who you talk to, and everything. So right from the beginning that this all was started, I said I'm going to join. So I joined the Chamber of Commerce, and that really that did exactly what I needed it to do. I met a lot of great people, and even some of the people that I met from years ago there, I still work with today, even if it doesn't have anything to do with business side. So work today on either like modeling projects or again, just that's where connections worked in my favor in the business side. And in pageants, yes. So for that, it's a whole nother category. So as soon as having the title and talking to others, again, it's more, it's something that I had already experienced for the business one. So yeah.
Nice. Awesome. So just talking more about personal growth, how have you personally grown through your various roles from student to entrepreneur to pageant contestant? What self-discoveries have you made along the way?
Yeah, so I confirmed to myself that, and I know it sounds cliche, but that anything that I can put my mind to, I can do. And as putting, again, having that goal and working towards it, I can see that I can go from student, I can go from entrepreneur, I can go from pageantry, I can go from model, I can do anything that I want. And so, yes, that's something that I've discovered about myself lately, is that I really have this confidence in that I can do what I put myself up to.
That is wonderful. So on the entrepreneur journey, often comes with setbacks. Can you share some setbacks that you face and how you use resilience and determination to overcome them?
Yes. So I will say for the nail industry in general, it has its trends and it has its seasons, like a lot of businesses. And just being prepared with certain materials beforehand, like certain holidays. But again, nail, like the nail industry, it's a lot about building those connections with the clients. So it was starting it and having no clientele at first, to slowly working with people and showing that our work is very good, and just we get a lot of word of mouth, which is where we get most of our business from, word of word. Okay, you know what I mean. That advertising. But yeah, so that was the hardest thing at first, connecting those connections with the clients and having them come back as regulars and building that clientele list. It definitely took its time, and it needed patience, but it happened, and now we're here at the outcome, and it's amazing now.
That is awesome. So for those that want to connect with you, learn more about you, check out either your website, either your Instagram, or just learn more about the pageant, can you drop your socials and let them know where they can follow you and find out more?
Yes, absolutely. I am reachable through Facebook, Instagram. My Instagram handle is Paloma, Paloma _Pacheco, Pacheco. And to check out my nail salon, it is the Dove's Parlour, D_Doves_Parlour. So those are the two ways to contact me.
Awesome. You guys heard it first here before she was a superstar. It's DJ Magix, MAGIXTHEMAN, back at you again with some more information. And don't forget to keep thinking outside the box.